Hi, I'm Amelia Beamer, and this is my story. When my story began, my first baby photos weren't posted to social media. My first mark on the world was made when my feet, covered in ink, were pressed onto my birth certificate. As I grew up in North Carolina, I left more marks with crayons, pencils, pens, and keyboards. I wrote constantly from grade to high school, but it was mostly an outlet. I loved being outdoors. I loved to travel. Our parents saw traveling as the ultimate learning experience, and we often took trips in lieu of giving material gifts. Sometimes these were to volunteer, but we also traveled a lot to follow a passion shared by my entire family, scuba diving. I enjoyed writing, but I didn't know what I wanted to do quite yet. Luckily, I ended up at UNC Wilmington, one of the top-ranked creative writing schools in the country. It was on the ocean and I was in aquatic heaven. I studied creative nonfiction, and my senior year was published in my first real book, an anthology called Fighting for an Audience. Next, I moved to Australia, where I studied graphic design. I also learned a lot about myself 10,000 miles from home. I learned to travel alone as a female, dove the Great Barrier Reef, and took road trips I'll never forget with my friends who became family. Today I'm earning a master's degree in journalism from the Newhouse School of Public Communications at Syracuse University. Here I've not only learned to report and write, but to tell stories via audio, video, graphic design, social media, and emerging fields like virtual reality. Still, I believe that it would be a mistake to forget old school forms of communication. One of my favorite things is writing and receiving handwritten letters. I also hoard every letter I receive. I think that goes back to something that my dad instilled in me from a young age. He'd say,
"Something I've enjoyed doing is anytime I get a special note, I'll toss it in a drawer." I've kept those for years, and it's really special to look back and have a remembrance of that special person in my life that cared enough about me to get out a pen and actually handwrite a note to me.
I think I'll always do the same thing. I keep one letter on my desk, written by my mom on the day of my college graduation. It reminds me of who I am, where I'm from, the things I love, and the dreams I want to fulfill. She ends it saying,
"All of these experiences and achievements have helped to mold you. We are proud of your accomplishments, but we are more proud of the person whom you have become. We are so excited for you to be able to live out your dreams while honing your craft and combining your three loves, writing, traveling, and diving."
Today, based on these passions, my love for people, and all that I've learned in and out of the classroom, I have my eyes set on a job as an investigative journalist. Hopefully that happens, and the main question I'll have to answer every day will be how. How do I want to tell this story?